Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm your girl, Stolen's Elemental Spirits. How's everybody doing this rising, grand rising, queen, grand rising to a queen, king and queen at the top of y'all's rising this morning. Let's go ahead and get started. How y'all doing? Definitely I've had to take a 3-day sabbatical. Just say it like that. I tried to do a recording yesterday, but it took forever to upload, which was very odd for me because it usually don't take that long to upload. So it could have been a sign from spirit that I just did not need to do a reading in those 3 days and I needed to rest mind, body, and spirit. So I did that. But here I am, here ready, roaring to go. I am definitely rested in my spirit to see what spirit has for us today. So let's tap into this spirit, shall we? Ancestors of my house, white light, my ascended masters, my spirit guides, my ancestors who provide and love care for me on this 3D realm. Please come forward with your chain link of protection that surrounds me every day. Ashe, ashe. Thanking you for the alignment. Thanking you for the guidance. Thanking you for everything that you have done for me, giving and paying homage to my ancestors. Now, while you're coming forward with that chain link of protection that surrounds me, align and clear my chakras as well. And anything that is not aligned, make it fall down right now. For I'm here to heal, grow, know, reach, teach, and become my highest self. Now, let's go ahead and dip down into this energy. And I wish I would have been doing this at the same time, but that is okay. That is indeed okay. Okay. I do have some spiritual downloads, but I do believe that I don't believe Spirit wants me to talk about those downloads right now, but I will speak on them when Spirit guides me to. Okay? All right, ancestors. What do you have for us today? Yeah. Do need time for the air. Okay. All right, ancestors. I'll be wanting to make sure this is good and ready. So please forgive me if it's taking a little bit longer. There we go. Ancestors of my highest white light, please come forward. Okay. Let's see what do we have today. Ancestors of my highest white light. I was going to start with the Akashic records, okay? But I feel as if Spirit is telling me to go forward, okay? So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Angel messages. Dealing with my angel messages. What do you have for us, Spirit? Okay, anything that I need to speak on today. Okay. What kind of messages? All right. Seems to me that someone has looked past what they feel are your incapabilities, because this is what Spirit is talking about. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weakness and your weaknesses, okay? So, but keep in mind that they don't define you, okay? Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know that you deserve better. So one more Spirit. So far that I'm getting, I feel as if you have walked away from someone or something, okay? But you walked away because it was the best decision for you, okay? So now that you have walked away from someone, you are walking into what you are incapable of, but someone is focusing on what they're incapable of doing, not really focusing on the achievements they have done this far, okay? And Spirit is definitely telling you to keep in mind that things that you're incapable of doing, they do not define you. Somebody is defining their incapabilities as them. Okay, but your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Spirit wanted me to remind you of that. So you need to ignore what everyone else is doing. Seems to me someone is definitely focusing on themselves, but it seems like there's an interference energy on the outside of you that is trying to get your attention. Okay? Your life is about breaking your own limits. Okay? And this is what you're doing at this time. You're breaking your own limitations in your life, and you are outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are going in the best reset I've ever heard of, honey. You are not in competition with anyone else, but it seems to me that you have competitive energy that is surrounding you. Okay? So that wants to plan to outdo you, but all you're focusing on is outdoing your past. Okay? Not other people. You have slowed down. Spirit says you slowed down here and you're starting to take your time. You notice that there's no need to rush everything and that you are already doing your part. And Spirit is also asking me to tell you to trust that what belongs in your life, hun, is already making its way towards you in divine timing. Yes, 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 honey. Thank you so much for that show of light to reinforce what we already know. So this is truly confirmation. Okay? All right. Moving everything else along to the side here. Dealing with, I feel as if this is the overall communication that Spirit keeps on pouring into your crown that you need to know and stay aware of, because there's something that's surrounding you, honey, that wants to try to get your attention. So let's dip down into these unknown crisis cards, honey, to see what these unknowingly people are trying to send your way. Ooh, ooh. Storm boat. Okay, so you're in the 9 of Pentacles energy, persevering. I thought this wish fulfillment. What else is this wish fulfillment? 9. It's 9 of something. Okay, you're persevering. Someone, it may look like you're in a crisis. You might even be going through a crisis right now, but in your energy, it is such calm and serenity and peace through this crisis. It seems to me that someone already knows what to do and they're staying focused right now. And why is that? It's because they are connected, okay? They are in a soul connection, okay? And that strength from that eternal love, that connection, that soul connection is what's pushing in that strength, which is pushing in that it's going to be okay energy, because somebody is going through a midst of a crisis, but they don't even feel like they're going through this midst of a crisis because of the eternal love, honey, that is radiating without your body. Give me something else. Okay, that's 2. 2 comes, honey. Something about, honey, you are breaking the code. You are the code breaker. You are definitely the code breaker. These 2 came out together. Okay? Ancient books is talking about mystical knowledge. So this lets me know right now that the ancestors is giving you this esoterical knowledge, this occult knowledge, this spiritual ether knowledge for you to break the mysterious codes. Okay? You're breaking these mysterious codes and discovering hidden truths while you're in this crisis, in the midst of the crisis. So that's why your energy feels A-okay. That's why your energy feels A-okay. Because you know it's going to be okay anyway. Honey, when it's all said and done and said, you're still going to be okay. I know that's right. Let's keep going. On the bottom, it says right here, an endless journey. You're on a journey. You're on an adventure with your eternal love. Okay? And it seems to me that your eternal love is definitely radiating on the outward, that is giving you a circumference of a peaceful, loving bubble. That when even you are going through the hardest trials and the strongest storms, it seems to me that the highest frequency of love is making sure that you coast above the storm. I know that's right. I feel it. Okay, slide this on up. Okay. See what else is going on. Okay, I don't know whose energy I'm talking about, but baby, honey, you a sail You're a smooth sailing. You're a smooth sailing. Okay, give me something for this storm, honey. What do we need to know about this storm, honey? Seems to me you ain't paying attention to nothing that's going on. Conjunction, fusion, and energy. Something is, oh wow. Give me one more with this conjunction. Okay, something is binding together. In the storm, someone's trying to bind, okay, fuse their energy to yours in this conjunction, okay? That's what I feel like in this storm. Someone's trying to bind themselves to you in this energy of this storm, okay? Whoever this is, they're attacking your second house of resources and values, okay, in this storm. This is what they're trying to hit now. But it seems to me you don't even feel the attacks. You don't even feel the attacks, honey. You don't. Let me go ahead and show this right here, honey. You could be this Taurus, okay, or a Taurus could be attacking you. Take it how it resonates, honey. Because it seems to me, oh my God, one thing I've really learned and realized in this journey of mine, that there's a lot of counterfeit energies, okay? Counterfeit couples, counterfeit Tauruses, counterfeit Aries. Look, if I'm a Taurus, I've met my counterpart, like, you know what I'm saying? How do I explain this, Grandma? Like, I've seen low vibrational frequency Tauruses. It seems to me that they're coming up to me more and more here in the past several weeks, and they're so forthcoming into telling me their sign. You see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind right now, okay? There's others that is definitely coming up against you, okay? Take it how it resonates with that. I'm going to get some more information on that. It made me pause. Whatever energy that you are up against that is continuously attacking you and your resources and your values, they keep on bringing these storms within inside your energetic field or surrounding your energetic field. They're having others that are your sign. I heard they're thirsting for your power. Others that are coming to view you are thirsting for your power. They want to know the value of your resources. What? The resources that you carry have more than just a financial value. We're talking about a spiritual value here that you hold. I heard my grandma say this is why a lot of others are surrounding you, because of the resources that you hold. Let's talk about this eternal love is your greatest strength, honey. What do we need to know about that? 2 popped out. Opposition. Opposition came out on the fence. So it seems to me that you're exercising this cursed energy, honey. This cursed energy that surrounds you is coming from your opposition. Now, whoever this energy, this opposition holds, they're holding a lot of tension, okay? Okay, and the opposite of you, it could be a male, okay? The opposite of you, or the opposite duality of you, okay? Neptune, dreams and spirit. Someone is definitely trying to interfere. This opposition is trying to use Neptune. They're trying to use Neptune to penetrate your eternal love here, okay? And it seems to me they're trying to do it through your dreams. They're coming to you in spirit, okay? Seems to me that someone cannot attack you in the physical nature, okay? They do not have the resources, okay? Ooh, grandma, they do not have the resources in the physical to come towards you. So therefore, they're attacking you in the spirit, okay? They're attacking you in the dreams, which makes me, there comes this download right now. Just like I said before, Okay, when it's time for me to get this download, I'm gonna get this download. I had a download. Then, honey, ever since my last couple of videos, and then Spirit wanted me to take a break. Honey, I do believe now why I know Spirit wanted me to take a break for 3 days. And in those 3 days, yes, I've had dreams. It's very funny. I've had dreams. And in this dream, I've had one. It's not one particular person. It is many using their energy. I don't know if the energy is not of good nature. Okay, I don't know which spirit is attached to their energy, but I know when it's not who they say they are. And honey, they came to me trying to proclaim, honey, I am who I say I am. Okay, this was the energy that I was getting. And the energy was inside of a vessel called my father. And the father was telling me that basically I am sick of you. I am tired of you. Honey, I know that someone had come to view my readings, and then try to come back and use it against me. Because the devil only knows what you tell him. The devil only comes with a bag of tricks. He don't hold no power. No power whatsoever. The only thing the devil got is a bag of tricks and all the shit that you done told him that he can use against you. That's it. So this lets me know right now that somebody's been definitely monitoring and writing down, honey. And I don't know, honey, and what I get is a sigil. Whoever's coming forward to me in the vessel of Greg Bryant trying to tell me I've had enough of you. I'm sick of you. That just lets me know, honey, all that I need to know of the opposition who is tensed up. Honey, they're tensed up. They are tensed. But yes, they're using a vessel that is not the vessel that's coming for me. You think I'm stupid, okay? You're still breaking the code. You're still breaking the code. You're still getting this knowledge, okay? You're getting the knowledge that's needed, okay? You're alchemizing, Virgo. You could be in your Virgo energy, okay? Give me some of this ancient books and the mysterious code, okay? Someone is trying to get to you to break your code. Confirmation. 17, 20, 30. Is it 35, 25? 17, 25. What was that 17 standing for? The 17 stood for, honey, the star. So Virgo, honey. Virgo. And honey, what did it break down on? Spirituality and art, honey. Spirituality and art. Mars, drive, power. There is a Mars war, drive, and power for spirituality that's hitting your 12th house, Virgo. That's hitting your 12th house of spirituality and art. Thank you for the breakup. Spirit be directing me where I need to go. I know that's right. Okay? What I need to know, Spirit, these people that is trying to break the code, and knowing that these people on look, these are so, we're not going to talk about it, okay? Because I just told you, honey, they don't even know no information. They just come back to view you so they can have and act like they got some new information on your ass, and it's only the information that we allowed you to have, okay? That's why people can't stand me. I find it so funny, y'all, honey, because that's exactly what they're doing. Ancient books and the mysterious code, honey. I just can't, honey. Mercury energy. Okay, it seems to me that you're exercising this energy too because it came out on the fence. And I just sit it right up. Okay, because it's gonna the mind and speech. Okay? Somebody's trying to exercise your mind and your speech right about now, honey. Oh my God. Give me one more for this Mercury, honey. Someone's trying to attack your crown, lower your vibration so that they can get in your mind and affect your speech. They don't like what you got to say. They don't like the connection, honey, that you can decode, the light code for that ass. And I'm sorry to tell you, that's the way the cookie's gonna crumble for you. Okay? Because you can't. Look, are you trying to do this on Aquarius? Oh my God. So this is someone out here that I feel like is not only attacking you, but your divine counterpart. Okay? Because in the middle it says eternal love. Eternal love, honey. There's an opposition who is tensed up about this eternal love. Honey, so they're trying to attack you, like I said, in the dream spirit. They're coming in spiritual form, attacking you. Now, whether or not they're going to go try to get somebody else, or they're continuously astro traveling, somebody's very weak from this astro traveling in their mind. Their mind is very weak, and honey, they're very tired. Yet they're still pushing on. Why is that? Why are they continuously pushing on and they're not getting any sleep? Someone is, I think, drive and power Mars. Someone is definitely using the war of Mars inside this person. Inside this vessel is nothing but war. Ready to fight. Ready to fight blindly because you're too angry. You're mad at everybody and anybody. Honey, I heard except you. Wow, except you? That's what I heard. So with this opposition, the opposition, whether it falls with one or whether it falls with many, is attacking a divine union. Within this divine union, confirmation over my phone. Win, win, win. Okay, light works. Thank you, boo. Thank you for that confirmation. Okay? So therefore, they're attacking this, first they're trying to bind themselves, okay? Fuse somebody, their energy with someone else's resources and values. Then they're coming over here and they're trying to mercury that ass, okay? Unmercury, okay? Murky water is what I heard with this mercury energy, okay? To have somebody's mind murky, foggy, cloudy, shaky, shifty, not in a positive light, okay? To affect one's mind, to affect their speech, okay? All right, an Aquarius who is a visionary, okay? And this Aquarius who is a visionary could be, look at this Gemini, the communicative. Who is this Gemini? There's a Gemini out here that is attacking an Aquarius out here. Wow. To send challenges towards the mind of an Aquarius energy and the mind state of the Aquarius energy, to have them in disharmony out of the throat chakra. So the crown and the throat is misaligned. Shut your mouth. And it's going to be coming out. Look, they're trying to show this as the Aquarius's essence. They're trying to have it radiate out confirmation as this Aquarius's essence. Trying to show you that this is not the person that you want to be with. Look at his essence. Look at his mind. Look at how he speaks. It's all unaligned. You need to go find you a good find. Boy, if you don't get out of here, honey. Let's see what else we got. Okay, let's see what else we got here, honey. I'm going to clarify these life situations with my clarifying life situation deck. Started off with the angels' numbers, ended up with the mysterious occurrences, then sitting over here at the planetaries in the houses, and then we over here trying to find out what we're going to clarify it, and then we're going to end it out. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Yes, we are. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for even coming by just to view. Do appreciate it. If you do love my content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Let you know when I got more content coming out here like this, okay? All right, let's go. Like I said, I tried to post yesterday, but it wouldn't let me post, so it's okay. What else do we need to know? Spirit, okay? So someone is definitely trying to, scales of balance. Someone's trying to, Someone is trying to balance these scales, okay? Their scales, okay? Whoever's trying to balance their scales, divine time, and be patient, for some things take time. So they're doing this slowly, moderation, slow by slow, divine timing, to balance their scales back, okay? All right, because they're over here traveling. Astro traveling through the traverse of the desolate spaces of solitude. So someone is definitely, when someone is sitting alone, someone is definitely traveling, or I'm telling you, are meeting up with someone. Escapism, I can see this, okay? Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Give me something else. Adapt and thrive. Someone is trying to adapt and thrive. Wow, the clouds of unknowing. Yep, here we go. So during this balance of scales that someone's trying to do with inside their energy, they're coming to an Aquarius energy and a visionary energy to affect one's mind and speech, to have it out of alignment, confirmation. During this adventure through the traverse, okay, the traverse is over here telling me that, honey, they're wanting someone, this person wants to adapt to someone's energy. Someone wants to adapt to the luck and the flow, okay, of someone's change here. Okay, so they can stay flexible within the embrace of the shifts and learn from, honey, I don't feel like they're learning, but they're learning for how to cut corners here. They're learning how to cut corners, okay? Cloud of unknowing. To have the Aquarius, okay, what is this in my arm? I feel like it's kind of a scratchy. On the left arm. Left arm is in the spirit coming out on the earth. Okay? Yeah, and that's what I feel. Balancing the scales, coming on in to bind themselves to the flow of an Aquarius flow as this Aquarius changes, so that they can try to hide in the hidden spot, to stay flexible, to not have this Aquarius know about the cloud of the unknowing. He is unaware, he is not knowing, okay, as they make this slow climb to an effort that's worth it, okay? Wow. This is an emperor. This is a groupie. Someone right here, honey. It says unwavering. So Aquarius, right now you're standing firm in your beliefs right now, Aquarius, okay? You're standing steadfast in your beliefs, okay? Unwavering. You're spitting some God good truths to yourself, some affirmations to yourself to keep yourself balanced. Because it seems to me that there's an echo, speaking something else. And look, it came twice. Oh, wow. Adapt and thrive, and then adapt. It says adapt and transformation. So someone wanted you to, okay, adapt to their energy, okay, of that vortex of change that they were sending in your energy, to see how you thrived, okay? They want to see how you thrived through that chaotic energy, okay? All right? But you embraced the change here. You embraced this change. You leveled up on this change, and you adapted and you transformed off of this vortex of change that was sent towards you, Aquarius, okay? And you made a recovery and a comeback. I know that's right, honey. You done recovered and came back from that vortex. Okay, and you embraced and you adapted and you transformed right up off of it. Okay, you found strength in healing. Okay, because you was in your circumference bubble of Chiron. You were in your healing energy, healing what needs to be healed. Okay, and then here comes this vortex, vortex of change. You having to adapt. But guess what? You adapted and you transformed within that adaptation. Okay, so therefore, each step forward that you took renewed your hope. Okay, and with renewal, this renewal goes far and wide and deep, and so many layers with this renewal. Okay. And guess what? With this renewal, it paved a way for triumph. It paved a way to go further in your energy. And God kept revealing your path as you walked forward. You resurrected. You resurrected from the unknown. You definitely, you shook off the past and you rose again. So somebody was definitely attacking what was unhealed that was sitting within inside you. Okay, lo and behold, they have come to realize that you have adapted. You have and are still healing, and it does not affect you the way it used to. It has become a part of you. Okay, so let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Seems to me that someone, honey, that you done got romantically involved with, honey, has done, I feel, helped you unlock your heart to embrace what needed to be healed because y'all shared a common wound. No, it was not trauma bonding, but y'all exercised each wound in a health-like way, in a healthy spiritual way. Okay, not holding on to the pain, not swapping pain stories, but finding the outlet, finding the reason to live and move and push forward. Okay, even like grandma says, even if there was a standstill and you feel as if you got one step out the door, but you didn't get no further. That's what grandma says. You feel as if. Okay. I want to do one more row. And that came poured out too. That was quick. Look. Frost for stillness. Could have been a point in time in your life where you had to stop and reflect during this adapting. You know what I'm saying? A vortex. I can't make this up, honey. It says adapt and thrive, and then adapt and transform, and then and then it says ignite creation. So you're creating. You are creating, honey, and look, you gave up control. You released your grip and you gave a little less lip. Little less grip, little less lip. That's what I heard. Behind the veil, honey. Behind the veil, there's somebody that wanted you to give up control. Okay, behind the veil, but honey, you stood strong. You stood strong, honey, and you resilience. Shielded resilience, okay? You shielded your resilience, okay? All right, guarding yourself against external pressures while nurturing your internal strength in love and in career. So, all right now. So someone tried to definitely attack or attach themselves to your finances. Okay, Aquarius. It's fine. They can try to do that all they want to. High radiation levels where it destroys your DNA. Someone is definitely trying, does watch a lot of phone, computer, something. Someone was definitely trying to attack what you do, whether you're watching TV or a phone. It says high radiation levels where it destroys your DNA. They didn't know that you were blessed and highly favored, okay? Spilling the beans, honey. Peace and serenity. So this lets me know, honey, someone's trying to unalive somebody here, okay? Spiritually is what I'm getting. Someone is trying to unalive a family, okay? Spiritually, okay? Because they were having so much peace and serenity, and they are somebody within this family is spilling the beans about how blessed and highly favored they are, okay? But somebody on the outside is definitely that, as their DNA is destroyed due to high radiation levels out here. Okay. So, someone hopes that you cannot change the past. Wow. Hope does not come without a cost. So this person hopes that you do not or cannot change the past. They hope that you don't. Okay. Because they want to know, why are you putting all the business out in the street, okay? About this gift energy in the past that was gifted to you from the ancestors, okay? Many of them want to know that it's attached to this cult, or why you're doing this. Shaman's mana, the shaman's energy is testing your power. Shaman's energy. So someone is testing your power, shaman energy. Shaman's mana is shaman's energy. Okay, this person that's attached to the cult, and many of them, honey, are definitely testing your power here. Okay, someone here could have a hard time breathing. Okay, they want you to have a hard time breathing. They're testing your power. They're testing your power, and they want you to have a hard time breathing here. It was in reverse. Okay, subconscious is being attacked. I told you. All right, they want to feel like you're suffocating. They want to make it feel like you are having a hard time breathing out here, and they're trying to attack your subconscious out here, okay? Because they wanted a huge payout. This is what they wanted. They wanted a huge payout by attacking you, by doing humiliation rituals, all that type of things, okay? This is what they wanted, okay? This is a third party, not a lover, a friend, or family member. So this is a third party that is attacking you, okay? Who you used to have a karmic tie, and they lied all the goddamn time. Okay, energy is changing, and people can feel it. Okay, your energy is changing, Aquarius energy, and you must have had a friend out here that lied on you, that you used to have a karmic tie to. It's a third party. She was not a lover, but a friend, or some sort of a family member that you considered a family member. Okay, who had a lot of obsessive lovers. Okay, she could have been obsessed with you, or she could have said that you was an obsessive lover about her, but that was not the way that it was supposed to be, and it was not the layout of the line. Okay, so therefore, mother. So this mother could have had a lot of obsessive lovers. Okay, all right, now that she could have been relying on your energy and on your energy alone to have that fallback guy, that fallback girl, take it how it resonates, honey. So, but now she can see and feel that your energy is changing, and she can feel that shit. Okay, so therefore, honey, the fog of lost souls. She's lost. She's lost. She is among the fog of lost souls here. And something's not circulating throughout the person's vessel. So, something is not circulating throughout this person's vessel right here. There's a blockage. Okay? Because someone's cheating. So this is a Jezebel energy spirit right here. This is a Jezebel energy spirit that is coming for an Aquarius out here. And whoever this female may be, she has bodies on her. And she has bodies, and she is unaliving spiritually people that have got a calling on their life. Okay? And she has got a blockage. Okay? Something due to categorize religion. That means she does not see beyond her own religion, which is, you know what I'm saying? No, that's what I get. No, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. No. And that is all fine and dandy, but there's a lot of blockages within this woman's woman's crown chakra here, okay? And medical health care fraud. She did some type of fraud here. This woman did. She did some type of fraud to get some money, okay? Medical health care fraud or something, okay? She did this in a discreet way, okay? Split personality. So therefore, you made a pact. Somebody made a pact with this person when they were together. Let's talk about this pact, okay? Aquarius, you must have made a pact with this person who did some type of medical healthcare fraud against you, or with you, or with your energy, or have something to do with your name and your energy. But she tried to do this discreetly, okay? And with this split personality that's out here, that means that her thoughts was not her own. Her thoughts, it was all types. It was probably all over the goddamn place, okay? You know, you want to stick up like that. Okay. New members added. Ooh. Good. Blood money. Yeah. Blood money out here. Not of good nature, evil. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I do feel as if this person who got this extra money, whoever got this extra money, she got this extra money by being discreet about some type of medical healthcare fraud, doing it to an Aquarius energy, okay? But something is not sitting right with her now. Something is not circulating throughout this person's vessel. There's a blockage here, okay? Told you, documents. I cannot, this medical healthcare fraud and these documents, honey, they're looking to see what you're going to do with the information you have. You don't need to worry about what I'm going to do with the information. You need to know and be worried about what God is going to do with that information. All you need to know is that the things that you have done come across someone else's table, okay, platform, to be illuminated to them and anybody else that is coming to watch them about people like you, okay, all right, who do shit like this. Anything else, Spirit? That's why she's bullying. She's coming through. There's an energy out here that's coming through in a bully energy. Gemini energy is what I just seen in my third eye. Gemini energy, two-faced energy. Coming through in a bully-like energy out here. You made a pact with this person. You made a pact with her when you were together. I don't know. What's this pact? This pact, somebody don't want to tell what this pact is. Feeling like a fool. Okay. The person, okay, I know that's right, honey. New advocacy. What is this right here? Yells and screams from hell. New members then added. You see what I'm saying? Thief is fighting for something that doesn't belong to them. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, these people's crazy. And she's hiding behind a fake profile. This lady is, honey, because she's definitely trying to, she's hiding behind the profile because of her destiny and the destiny that she's involved, honey, that was not a part of her destiny. Okay, she was definitely trying to make someone else's destiny a part of hers. That money a part of hers by doing what? Some type of fraud to receive some money and somebody that made a pact with this helpful. Okay, and now, honey, somebody knows about it. Somebody knows about it. Okay, temper tantrum, reckless energy. Oh, okay. So somebody's going to be throwing, oh, wow, somebody is definitely wants your forgiveness. So somebody's going to be throwing a temper tantrum, honey, and this reckless ass energy coming soon because, honey, of the fact that, honey, she wants your forgiveness. And the forgiveness is we will forgive, but we will not forget. Okay, that is the end of the reading. I will definitely come back on here to do another one, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming by, stopping by. And until next time, I'm out. Bye.